Hi, Raymond here, and this is my Unit 9 final presentation. I am currently going to graduate from the program, which is the Digital Arts, and I'm going to show you my portfolio and work. And so yeah, what I am is a concept artist, and I like to make designs like for scenery, characters, vehicles, creatures, all that stuff. And yeah, I think all that stuff is pretty cool, and I would like to land a job in a studio somewhere, either doing either work at a studio or do freelance it. And, uh, and yeah, so what I got here is my environment design part of it, and uh, and yeah, here I'm gonna show my work. So yeah, on this piece, which is the Oasis, this was a landscape kind of study here, and what I did is just paint a desert scenery with rock and Oasis with all the birds coming in here. This time it was just make a collaboration of of painting of. He had like this list, and it just put the rocks, water, clouds, and I integrated all that in there, and it looks pretty nice. It's one of my breakthrough paintings where I was getting really better at what I'm doing than currently what I did in the first semester. And then here, this was like another landscape study. This was a bit of a personal project for me. I was just experimenting how I've integrated like modern type man-made structures into a more organic type of scenery, like the water and all that. Have smooth edges and curves. Compare that to the hard edges like in the wood here against the water, and the light coming from way back over there versus the darkness. And I thought it was a real cool piece to do. And here another personal project, monolith, and a lot of friends, what they know about me, that I love doing Lovecraft stuff. And I really didn't go into Lovecraft's work, but I unknowingly did like later, like stumble upon his work without really knowing that it was his work. Because people were influenced around that guy because he's the godfather of sci-fi, and I just really like doing all that sci-fi work, and this is kind of a tribute to him. This was a scene from in a book called Dagon, and this is what I depict the scene to be. And so here another personal project, a flooded city, and this is a scenery from my story. And this is one of the few paintings where I tried my hand at doing cityscapes, and because they're really hard to do, but hey, I didn't do that bad. And in my story. And all the other imaginations, what I go through is cyberpunk cityscapes. All that sci-fi, like Blade Runner, stuff like that. And that's what I did. I integrated some photos here and there, and used my imagination to build all this. And I gotta say, it's pretty cool looking. So let's see, let's go. Oh, man, there's another one. This was, shot, perspective study. And this is a really large type painting. It was just, to fit the width, from here, or not the width, but, and yeah, what I did is I was walking around Abilene, and I stumbled upon this. This was like some news pickup where a truck comes and pick up the stacks of newspaper, and the lighting was pretty interesting, and I took a picture of it and painted it because I thought it looked pretty cool. How dramatic it looked. And let's see, back button, nice. Then let's see, let's go into the concept designs, and here what I did is I just put my concept artwork. And what concept art is you're making designs, like the very first designs, like the very first designs. Concept artists are at the front lines of building the world of what it is, like all the characters and the landscapes, and they're in charge of interpreting what the clients want. And so you're just making all these thumbnails and seeing which one of the designs work, and they get picked, they get chosen, and they get built up more, as in like the 3D modeling stage and animation. And that's just a real pretty cool thing to do. And time's almost extending, but yeah, let's go faster about this. So yeah, I made thumbnails of my space cowboy, and here's a orthographic view of my alien here, which was I was creating, making its form and functions, seeing the thumbnails what I did, and more form and functions on how he shoots his lasers and all that. And here I made his final rendering of what he will look like, so I can give this to like a 3D modeler, and he will look at this and 3D model his form and all that, and animations. And here's a samurai dojo. That was for another perspective study. Just looking at samurai stuff and putting all that into one painting. And let's see. And illustration work, and this is my favorite of all painting of what I've done as an artist. And this is another Lovecraft work. This is near Tipolith, and he's a kind of a space god. He's not the creator of Earth. He just happened to stumble upon of a planet where there's life, and he likes to just manipulate it, while the other god is not even blissfully aware of this planet of Earth. But really, he's not aware of other planets, because he's actually asleep, and he left all these planets to whatever their journey, their demise. And it's just a scary thought of having this deity just play around, like if it's like a toy, like the toy maker just leave his work, while a child just do whatever to it. And yeah, I thought that this was just a perfect interpretation of how it is like that. I'm nerding out. Then here's another painting of what I did, the storm chasers. I thought that was pretty cool, and even here in Abilene, how we get those tornadoes. And that's one of my bucket lists. I want to see a tornado. I really want to do. And then here's the chupacabra, and this background scenery is based of around South Texas on how it will look. We got like these flat plains where in the morning, in the very dark, you have these mist that is like very flat around the ground, and it looks pretty creepy, especially in the full moon. And we always had these legends about the chupacabra and all that, and I just designed of what he looked like, and I designed him to be a very large land bat, and like a wingless bat, very large, and just imagine that creature roaming around like that. And let's go to the about me, or contact. Here's my contact. Here's a very large thing, and I don't have a back button. I will add it. And resume, which is a PDF. You have to go here and link it, but let's go to the about me because we are running out of time. And here it is, my about me biography. And it reads, "Hi, my name is Ryan Benitez. I'm a concept artist who have a deep passion in design since I was able to draw. When I was a kid, I would always be drawing spaceships and creatures and imagined worlds. Video games and movies have influenced my mind to create, and what made me draw even more was my family and friends that were impressed by my work. And that's why I like concept art, because of design aspects that are carefully put into and have people react in whatever way they are supposed to react, whether they're amazed or frightened. And I think that's what's make a great design, if you're able to manipulate people's emotions with a painting or sketch. And that's why I really like drawing and painting, because Kitty. Whenever I look into other people's work too, especially when I was a kid, man, I was so amazed with everything. With like films like Independence Day and other video games, I was just so amazed how these designs are put into it, and I always copy from their work. And but now I'm making my own work and amazing other people. And yeah, I hope I continue to do that more. Then here's my print portfolio on what it will look like if I print it. Have these descriptions in there too. And yeah, I'll probably put in more if I can. But yeah, that is it. Yeah, let me know how my portfolio is. And yeah, thank you, and I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you. Bye.